It's Google's newest flagship device, the Nexus 5. It's available now in 16 and 32 gigabyte configurations, starting at $349. My question to you in this quick video: what would you change if you could on the Nexus 5? I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com, and after the break, we'll get into it. The Nexus 5 is the newest member of the Nexus family, and it's a high-end smartphone with a low price point, comparatively speaking. You can get this device for $349, at least in the 16 gigabyte configuration, and it packs a quad-core CPU, 2 gigabytes of RAM, an 8 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, 2,300 milliamp hour battery, and the latest version of Android 4.4 KitKat, and a vanilla version at that. No TouchWiz, no Sense, no carrier installed or manufacturer installed stuff here. This is as stock as it gets from Google, made by LG. My question to you, and I try to ask this every single time a Nexus device comes out, or any phone for that matter, you can always reach out to me on Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron. But my question in this video: if you could change anything about the Nexus 5, what would you change? Would you change the design? Perhaps you don't care for the design. Maybe it's a little bit too vanilla for you. Maybe you like something a little bit smaller, at least in terms of text, on the back of the unit. Or perhaps you wanted a 13 megapixel camera or a 2,300 milliamp hour battery. It's just a bit too small for you. You wanted a bigger battery to go with the device. I'd love to hear from you on Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron or on Facebook at Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. So let's talk about the good things. Certainly the fact that Android 4.4 is pre-installed out of the box, despite the fact that you may like TouchWiz or Sense or LG's user interface or Sony's UI a little bit more, or maybe you don't. Android 4.4, having that version of Android installed is a great thing all around. 2 gigabytes of RAM, pretty decent there. Quad-core processor, the price point you can't argue with. $350 unlocked is a steal, comparatively speaking, in a world where full retail devices run anywhere from $525 all the way up to $800, depending on where you buy them. A lot of good things about this device. Downsides potentially, maybe the battery life. 2,300 milliamp hours might be a little bit too small for some people. Maybe you wanted 3 gigabytes of RAM instead of 2. Perhaps you love Sense or you love TouchWiz and you wish that were laid over Android 4.4. I want to hear from you as to what you'd like to see or what you would have liked to have had in addition to obviously what it comes with. If you could have designed this device, what would you have put in it? I'm on Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron. I'm on Facebook at Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. Let me know, and who knows, I could cover it in a future video or retweet it on Twitter. Can't wait to hear from you. Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron, Facebook, Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. One thing's for sure, they've got it right with the pricing strategy. It's nice to be able to get a high-end device for $350, and this time around with 4G LTE on 3 of the major 4 US carriers. That said, as with anything else in this world, there are obviously things that can be improved on, and I can't wait to hear what you think should be changed in the Nexus 5. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.